Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Head here in the neutral zone. Great defensive effort with the strength. Wrist one in front. Scores! There it is, a power play goal.
The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Switzerland's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on.
It's the puck loose after a solid hit. Shot, and he hangs on just as time runs out. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the... Well, there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts. Zone. Bonker's got the puck. And that's a great read to force the turnover. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Takes the pass. Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James. And then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it. And guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Team Denmark's picking the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, and how the game shifts throughout it. And at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to...
And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, that's an incredible push to finish off the third period here, James. You're urgent on the puck. You find a way to get it to the net, and now that can wind up as the game-winning goal. This is a real deflator for your opponent.
Team Switzerland's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Team Denmark's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Excellent stick work on the play. Team Denmark's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out of the ice. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Team Switzerland's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl, and after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
Sorensen's at the bench allowing for the extra attacker to jump on. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice, and you're confident, you got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
The night might be done, but the tournament... Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Off to left wing and into center. Team Sweden's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Oh, and that one misses.
Oh, everyone wants to be the hero, James, and
They score!
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Team Sweden's gone in front by one here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
It's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to...
Moves the puck along the half wall. Pads it. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Looking to make something happen. Throws it on net from there. Oh, big save just as time runs out. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess the... Nice job tying up his opponent. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Team Sweden's gone up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line. Back at the point, they set it up. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied.
Yeah, they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up, they'll want possession. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Latvia's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, The victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to...
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. Latvia's power play gets back to work here as we are underway in the...
When that call was made, James, the PK unit looked deflated, and then the power play goes out there and does that in overtime? Oh, that's a frustrating one.
And that's it. Bruins here on EA Sports.
And composed, you don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Scores! Oh my, a little too sweet.
This is just a great move, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he parries it.
Well, no pressure here, right? If he scores, he keeps his team alive. It makes a save and look good to that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Well, overtime solved nothing, but we finally got ourselves a winner in the shootout here, Cheryl.
Wow, this is where the stars make the big bucks. I wouldn't know it was never out there in this situation, but they embrace the pressure and they get it done.
Gotta love tournament time. It is so much fun, and we will see you at the next go-round. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Tune in next time. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Takes the feed in the middle of the... for that puck along the wall. And with the buzzer, that puts the bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. And now he moves it to Kraus. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Canada's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team through almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They've trusted the process. They've trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end.
40 minutes to... And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line and heads deep inside the offensive zone. Snaps one on net, and he scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Finland's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Krebs, great poke check on the reach.
Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Oh, James, I just love this goal. It shows all the elements in the game of hockey. You have to have spatial awareness. You have to have your head up to know exactly where you want to move the puck before you do. And this is a perfect example as he is stumbling and recognizes that he's got to get that stick to puck and move that pass right to the open player. Immediately does it, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Along the wall. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Goaltender has made scores into the empty net.
Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Finland's tenacity on full display after that empty netter.
Yeah, and they earned the empty net, right, James? They got themselves a lead. They were urgent all game, and they just capitalized at the right time.
Taken by Quinn. Angles it over to Locke.
Shot here, James.
Oh, it goes right up the post.
Team Canada starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
I'm James Cebulski, and for all of us here at EA Sports, thanks so much for joining us. We will see you at the next tournament broadcast. So long. Both teams seem ready, and they're about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Cuffs up possession of the puck. Quick shot! And there's the save on the play. Traffic neutralizes that threat. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. With possession along the wall. Scores! Off the skate in front and into the back of the net.
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off for skating in it. Well, beautiful catch and release here, but how about the pass, James? I mean, this is just an unbelievable feathered sauce pass that lands perfectly on his stick. And then he's got to execute. So you want to make good with that pass, and he does.
Gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden...
Moves the puck to Wiederer. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well,
when you do, you got to have them from high danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize. Nobles all
Score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stab, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender that puck, and he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Puck is dropped, play resumes. Team Poland's got it in their own zone. From the left wing, takes the feed. Shot! Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Team Germany's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just...
Big play inside the defensive zone. Oh, I thought that was in, and it just climbs over the net.
Well, the fight for body position and the fight to get the hands on the puck, and that's exactly what happens. Just sails it over.
There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. And you can chalk up another in the L column, and this is the exact opposite of a heater right now, Cheryl.
Yeah, this is a tough one when you're on a losing streak like this. It just is so deflating, James. And although they've had good stretches in games, their game management has not been good. Mistakes that are costly have cost them a lot.
For all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. Don't forget the current... We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. We got a delayed penalty cut the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Good check, frees the puck. It's in! He scores!
Well, this is a difficult save to make, and the shooter recognizes that it's not about how hard it is, but it's about how accurate it is as he beats the goaltender blocker side.
Czechy has got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. And he takes the feed. The score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Czechy has come to play tonight, now leading by 2 here in the first.
Well, a consistent effort through the first period here, James. I'll just want to wind it down and make sure they head to intermission with that 2-goal.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this big-time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Great Britain's got possession here in the offensive zone. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Team Great Britain's finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Shows you how quickly a game can change, James. Halfway through the game, and the opponent really has led the charge. And then you get that goal, and you have the opportunity to put them on their heels as you get within one.
Tries to get the puck to Hedel. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Final frame is underway here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this...
All about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
Well, it's perfectly executed, and the coach has the most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game. Oh, how many times does this happen in a game, James? I mean, you get a golden opportunity at one end. Everyone's pressing forward. The quick counter-attack and transition gets going the other way, and then it capitalizes. That's a great one for one team, and it's a tough one to take for the other.
Team Great Britain's thickened the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, that how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on a scoring chance.
Moves it to Kubalik. Czechia has got the puck along the wall.
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, the big glove save doesn't work here, James, and it finds the back of the cage. But when there's a lot of net front presence in traffic and you're trying to fight through the screen, sometimes you just got to drop into the butterfly and hope for the best.
Czechia's gone up by 1 here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Top denying that rush.
Team Great Britain's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Czechia's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it off. Boyle's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
That's all she wrote from this one. Well, here was a game that went back and forth, and you know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games, but when you're losing, the streak continues here, Pounder.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. And I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
This tournament isn't over yet. The night might be, but we will play on, and we will... All around the world, the World Hockey Championship group stage continues here tonight on EA Sports. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. And we are officially underway here. And he uses his reach to disrupt the... What a save in front!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's...
It's in the back of the net for an own goal!
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
France has been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and when you start the game like this, you...
Team Slovakia's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. We're swimming close. Scores! They've tied it up. Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage on the power play.
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different layers to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job of reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it.
Past the midway mark in this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. France has got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Slovakia's got possession to start the frame, and that should help kill off the remainder of this penalty. And the power play
Create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back and then... Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a score!
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him. But he's tracking, he's sniffing, he's hounding, and he finds the back of the net on the second shot.
Slovakia's taken a 1-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Here's a chance. Slovakia's got a hold of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Denies him with the save.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Slovakia's extended the lead to 2 goals now here in the second. They look good tonight.
Well, they look great, and I'm not surprised by the score. I mean, they've dictated the pace of play, but it's more about how they've dominated in the shot selection. They put a lot to the net, James, and they've been rewarded for it.
Shot hold of the puck now.
Oh, and he denies him with a fantastic stop there.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one.
Net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but he can also pop out below.
They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Slovakia's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Pass back to the point. And he takes the pass. What a steal. On the attack along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger score.
Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
France has got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out. The ice possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
There's the hole. you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
The tournament rolls on, and so do we. From all of us here at EA Sports, we'll see you at the next game.